Howdy folks, welcome back to the CoppahCrew server. It is the Tall Turtle here, and we're going to build my perimeter security fence today. My plan is to have this secure and lit up so I can stay out here all night long and never have to worry about any monsters like these skeletons that burned up. And we're going to be working on that. However, I first want to run over to spawn and get some melon seeds because we have a plan for some melons. I know where I'm going to put my two types of melons, and there's a big melon crop at spawn. So as long as I take the melons and leave the stems, everything should be okay. So we're going to run out here quickly. Actually, we're literally just going to run. Nice to run through my completed corridor. I'm not convinced about the skylight on the top, but we'll worry about that another time. For now, it's considered complete. So we're going to hop in here and get to spawn before dark and get some melons. Alright, let's see if I can remember which direction the melons are. There they are. So yeah, as long as I leave the stems, they'll regrow. So we're just going to come through here, and I think you can use anything. Wait, where's the stem? There's the stem, so I got to be careful to not whack the stem too. There we go. See that stem right there? That'll stay, and that'll regrow another melon. So we'll just take some. I already asked if it's okay, and this has been granted permission. So, well, there we go. Use the right tool for the job. Those stems are still there. I think there are a few more back here. Oh, that is vined on it. That's weird. There we go. Let's leave the stem. Leave the stem and leave the stem. And then as long as people are in this area, those will regrow. So that's all I wanted to do there. Let's hop back over to our place. Alright, here we are. We're gonna run back outside. It's gonna be dark soon. I'm not quite ready to work through the night yet, but I'll tell you what the plan is gonna be while that sun goes down there. We're gonna build, well, a fence around the outside. That's obvious. That's easy. But my biggest problem was what I was going to do with the front of this so nothing comes down to greet us. And we're just going to build like a balcony with a fence that drops down to the security gate. And then we'll just cut it back. So I already know exactly what I'm going to do. We just have to get the supplies together. And that being said, I wanted to show you something else I did. I fixed the skyway. I made it look much better. And it actually looks complete now, and it doesn't look nearly as hideous as it did. So let's get some supplies together. Sleep one more time, and then we'll get started on this thing. Alright, we should be ready here. Hopefully there aren't any creepers left over. So first thing we have to do is build our perimeter balcony. And we don't have nearly enough fence pieces. I'm aware of that. I just wanted to get this started here so I can make the right amount I need. We might have to venture into the scary dark forest and get some more dark oak trees, though, which I'm not excited about. Hopefully we don't need to, but we'll see. Alright, so we were going to build a balcony starting right here. And the way this is going to work is it's going to actually come out a layer and fill in behind. Can I make that? There we go. So everything we see is going to be filled in like such. And then the plan is anything can spawn above it or up on top and come down, but it will not be able to get past the fence. That is the whole point of this. So no matter what happens, nothing can spawn and get past the fence. And I'm going to actually fill in underneath this some other time. So for these areas now that need to be cut back and down, it's actually going to be cobblestone. So that's going to be a slight change. And the way that's going to work is, it's actually going to be every 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the next one will be polished andesite. And then we'll just fill in the wall below us. So hopefully it'll make sense. So in the interest of time, because this is going to take a while, a long while, this episode will be a bunch of jump cuts, and this will be our first jump cut as I count and get this sorted out, and I'll see you back here in a moment. All right, we made it to the corner already. So what we're going to do for the corners, first of all, we're going to trim that down so it's not so startling. For the corners, when it comes down, is we'll be using our regular walls, and I hope these connect. I didn't actually test this first. There we go. The walls will come down and connect, and then everything will be brought up to that level from the ground. So that'll be all filled in and or cut back when needed. But then what this will help do, and this will be cut back and so on, and I have a real life cat hanging out with me. I was wondering where he was earlier. Well, now I know. There we go. And of course that'll be cleaned up as well. But then this will come down like this. And this will be cut back. And we'll step back a moment and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about here. Let's fill this in with some lights. Like so. So there you go. That'll be our balcony, and they'll be filled in like a wall. We'll have the cobblestone and the polish andesite coming down so that that's all filled in. Although I think I may have it stick over, so it'll be filled in one below. And that'll be like that all the way across. And then here, we'll start our wall going across like so. And when it lines up with the main road here, which I haven't decided yet how many wide it'll be, we'll put in gates, which should connect. Yes. Oh, it's going to do that weird thing, isn't it? And I got to put them in the right order. It does this weird thing. Or is it going to do that no matter what? Well, that might be kind of neat. We might be able to make something out of that. Anyway, so then this wall will keep going around here like so. And it'll come up to a certain point like this, and then it'll cut in where we'll have our melon farms, and then it'll reconnect with our crops. That'll be the border for this section. So the wall come down this way, come out here so we can have our melon farm, and then reconnect up with this one. I just want to make sure that this isn't going to run into the water, and it won't. Good, because that hill will be gone anyway. So that's how that's going to work, and then we'll have some docks and boardwalk stuff out here eventually. But that's the plan, as you can see. And then I may or may not cut back that side as well. So then anything that spawns up there and jumps down won't be able to get over this border. And then if it does come down the side, it won't be able to get over the wall. So I'm going to get more materials together, and I'll keep working on this, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a moment. All right, I'm just working on some fine tuning of my landscaping here. Then we'll take a step back and I'll show you what I'm doing. But I just wanted to show you that I do put thought into small details, even though a lot of the time those details are done off camera. I do think about them. So I just wanted to point that out. Whoops, that's not a detail. Where's my stone here? Oops, I just totally did the... Anyway. Oh my gosh, I did it twice. Let's give that one more shot. There we go. And then put in some dirt. Alright. And my food back, please. Alright, so what I've been doing is... I was forming this out a little bit, and I wanted to keep this hill here. But then I want it to be all grass and smooth down here, and that's what I did. I'm also going to jump up here quickly and fill in this small gap right here. There we go. So that's just one detail I wanted to show you that I was careful of. There. So as you can see, Anything that steps off of there, even if it comes down and comes off the side, can't get past our wall. I was thinking of filling this in with stone and just leaving that be the wall, but I don't know. Let me try with this quick just to see what that would look like. Then that would be our wall. Actually, that might not be so bad. I'll have to think about that. That might be a future thing. But for right now, I got it all cut back and turned into grass. And then I started working on a little wall here just because this wasn't going to be a smooth, perfect wall. In fact, I never did fill my creeper hole, did I? Kind of hard to decide where the original landscaping was here. Something like this probably. Whoops. Oh, that's kind of far down. Let's see. Fill all that in. I don't have to fill it all in. I'm going to. Let's see here. And that should probably be sand, but I don't have any sand, so there we go. So anyway, I did build my wall around. I might put extra gates in here. I haven't decided yet. Like, I'll probably put a gate here because there'll be a dirt path coming through here. And then it connects to the planter, which will go around. So there's that. This tree may or may not stay too. I haven't decided yet. But anyways, you can see our security wall is coming into place. Ooh, we have a missing piece of dirt up here. I want to fill that in since I'm looking at it. Am I going to be able to reach? Oh, there we go. There we go. So looking good so far. And of course, I'll torch it up as time comes. But for right now, I'm not too worried about torches. So anyway, so now I'm just going to fill in all of this. And I just have to get myself up here first. And we'll fill in these guys like that. And then this gets all filled in like so. If I hold down the mouse button, I should be able to do entire rows. There we go. Whoop. There is some danger in holding down the mouse button, but for the most part, it works out okay. So we'll just fill this in as so. Can we reach that? Yes, we can. Sorry about the computer sound. For some reason, my computer is doing some background processes and the fan is going crazy. But anyway, so that's how that'll be. And then we'll just fill in with the pattern all the way across, which makes me again question what I'm doing over here. I might just fill this in. I don't know. I like how majestic and big that looks now. Like that. I'm not sure. We might leave that open. And those two dirt should really be stone. I just don't know. So those are the details I'm going to work on. And I'll cut back in a moment. Alright, so now we run into a bit of a deal where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this little piece that sticks out. And I think I'm going to make it polished diorite here. Or do I want it to come all the way back and have it end early? So it goes one pass down that side. So I think it should go one pass down this side. The problem is, what are we going to do up on top? So nothing will spawn and jump. I guess we might just have to torch it. And why can't I seem to get the timing down? Okay, so if we want it to match, let's see, how do we want this to be so that nothing will spawn up here? I guess I could put slabs down. Do I have any slabs on me? I don't. But even if I put slabs down, that's not going to match the diorite, but it will look like a cap. Let me see here. If we go all the way in, I can put a cap on this. And that'll just make it so it's not spawnable. Whereas everything else will everything else will go to the top, right? Let's see, actually. So let's fill this in here and see what we're dealing with. Fill all this in like so. which means that should not be that, because this has to be the same as well. Whoops, that's a shovel. There we go. Well, that doesn't match then. Let's see. If I dig that out, that's going to hit inside. So right now this is spawnable. I can always throw a torch on there, I guess, like that, and that'll keep it from being spawnable. Let's hop down here, take some damage, it's worth it, and see what it looks like on this side. I think I should make that die right all the way across the top. That looks okay, but it looks unfinished. Let's put die right across the top and then put a torch on it. I really don't want to use slabs. I mean, slabs will make it so it's not spawnable, but I don't want to use them. So let's see here. Let's just jump up here. I got some die right down there. I should save that. And let's throw some die right on top. Whoops. Darn it. I'm trying to get faster about everything, but then I just waste my time. Then this has to be, that has to be die right. So we'll throw those in there. Die right across the top. I think one torch there should keep that from being a problem. And then here, I think if we just do like some kind of design like this, that'll keep that from being spawnable. We don't need that many. Can probably get rid of these two. That'll keep that from being spawnable, I think. I'm pretty sure anyway. Then we have a cap going across the top. I think that'll do it. Let's hop down here quickly and grab the materials that fell as well. And where'd that torch go? Somewhere in there. And let's see what that looks like. And let's get rid of this thing. This is terrible. We don't need this anymore. And I'm not going to be able to reach, am I? Alright, come here. Let's quick finish this. So my shovel's about gone. There we go. And the green arm. Oh, I know it's going to do that. Alright, now let's step back and have a look. Oh, I feel like, yeah, I'm going to fill that in anyway with die right. That doesn't matter. But then there it'll be overhanging. Alright, well that looks okay, I guess. There's a cap on there. It's lit up. There's no way anything should be able to spawn up there. And of course, once I'm all done and I feel secure, I will stay all that night and run around and check light levels and see if anything's going to come get me. And get rid of a bunch of extra torches. Obviously, I'm over-torched. But I'll need to check light levels first. Okay, that looks fine. It looks like it's going into the building. Yet our pattern is retained. This is like this because that's going to be a path coming out. But right now it looks pretty nasty. Let's just get rid of that for right now. I know what I'm going to do. Alright, so we're going to fill in the die right here. Actually, let's just do that together briefly. Whoops. Back up. Come on. Let's see, where are we? About right here. Should have enough to fill this in. There we go. Let's have a look. I like to turn in circles when I go down for some reason. It's fun. There we go. Back up here. Then that's going to overhang. That'll actually overhang. And then this will fill in. And then that's going to keep coming all the way across. And then when we get to somewhere around here, it's going to be the same thing as over there. Well, there'll be a wall, except this one will have the framing of the fence going up the side. And then I'll cut everything back. So I think I have enough. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I have 31 of these guys. So let's head up and finish this walkway all the way across, and I'll meet you on the ground in a couple minutes. Alright, so we've finished the front part here and filled it all in, and I made sure that this area right here is not spawnable on top of those, so that should be fine. We do have a torch out of place. Actually, all these should be brought up. Now that while I'm looking right at them here. And you too, you should actually go there. And you should actually go there. There we go. Alright, so that's fine across. That's not spawnable up there. I'm not convinced about this, though. I feel like That should actually be all overhung. That's kind of like an afterthought entrance anyway, so I'm not going to worry about too much right now. So now I have to figure out how we're going to get across and down from here. So I think what I'm going to do is our down area, so that's going to square off. How do I want it to square off? I think we're going to square it off here. So this will be our cutoff point. So anything not here needs to be filled in like so until we get level with our fence. And then all of this is just smoke and mirrors. This can all be filled in however I want to. None of this will be seen. Well, that being said, it'd be nice to fill this part in anyway. We don't have to worry about lights or anything because nothing will be able to cross over this area. So let's keep filling this in here like so. Oops, that's not what I meant, but anyway. I might want to do something with that later. Okay, so this is going to be where we have everything going down. Everything else needs to be cut back. So this whole thing has to be cut back. Oh, and we're alone on the server once again. Sunday nights seem to be quiet on the server. I always seem to be alone on the server Sunday nights. And then this area here will get its own landscaping treatment as part of another project that I have in mind. But for today, just going to be the way it is. So this tree we have to get rid of right now though, because that looks pretty hideous, doesn't it? Let's get rid of this first quickly. We're going to make it. There we go. All right, so now we need to get our special fence thing going. Let's go like this if we can. I think I can do this, can't I? Oh, I thought for sure I could jump on those while I fill them in, but I guess not. Alright, so I think we have just enough fences to finish this, and we do. So this will overhang like so. Then we'll dig our way back down. And fill in these as we go. Keep filling them in. Like this. And then this will need to be grass because this is going to do something else, like I said, at another time. Oh, we got some saplings. Let's get those. Saplings are always good. And I fill that in. Give me my pieces. I like all my stuff. Work hard for everything. I like to take it all. There we go. And then like this. And then like this. And so on and so on. So that'll be our wall there. So anything that comes from over here, if it gets up there, it'll run into the wall and has to jump down and won't be able to get around because this wall will be in the way. And then like I said, this landscaping here will be a whole nother project some other day. I have a whole idea for that area. So I don't need to wrap that around up there because it's cut off. I'm gonna wrap around down here. So let's see where our gate is gonna be on this side. So this street will go through, it's gonna go to the left, and then the main road will go out by the T's. There'll be another main road that'll come out here. Like so. It's actually gonna be in this area. So where does this line up? Here, so let's take this fence and actually put it on this path right about there. That'll change, maybe. But I have a whole schematic for how the roads are going to be laid out. And it's not going to be like perfectly symmetrical or anything like that, and that'll be on purpose. And this all needs to fill in. And then what's going to happen is it's going to turn, and the rest of our wall is going to line up with this thing. what I need to figure out is where I want the main road out to be. Something that makes sense. Actually, looks like this will do it. Actually, let's cut this back a little bit. Let's cut this back and actually not put this here. Let's cut that back to like this, and then stick these guys in like this. And it's going to be dark again soon already. And all these little uneven areas obviously are going to be filled in. Like so. Whoops, dang it. And with shaders, it seems like it gets dark sooner than it really does. So let's keep filling this in like this. Let's put our gate thing in like this. Then we can continue like this. And so on and so on. And then I'll probably change that like 10 times because I want to look at it from the air, of course, from up above. But I'm going to get some sleep, make some more materials, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're just about to meet them up, and there we go. So I cut this back actually quite a bit. You can see the remnants there. And then this gate will probably move at some point. I haven't decided exactly all those details yet, of course, because this is just like a rough outline, and no matter how much I plan it on paper or in my head, it's always going to be different once I actually start building and see it. So we're just going along here and filling in some stuff as we walk back, because there's a lot to fill in. And I just want to chop this down, but the big thing will be what it looks like from the air, then make adjustments there. There we go. And then any more torches I can place in the area will be nice. Alright, so I think that takes care of the front. See how there's that nice barrier going across and nothing can get us, because if it comes down or around or sneaks up on it, it'll either be stuck up there or have to come down, it'll be stuck. Same thing with the other side. So we are completely safe on that area. Then we're safe along here. There may be some extra gates in here. With some dirt paths going out there. There'd be a gate here. I have to figure out what to do about the main gates. I just don't know. I don't like how they look when they stick up like that, but I gotta do something. So anyway, that would be the main gate there. I still haven't found another sheep, by the way. I'm gonna start needing them for some carpet. I gotta find something. Ooh, I hear zombies underneath us. Alright, so then here would be the same idea. The fence. Be like this. Now this is an even number, so that will work. I can do even numbers. Even numbers are fine. That's gonna look funny though, being, well, I guess we'll change the grass. Think about putting cobblestone under there. Can I put pressure plates on this stuff? Will that work? Obviously work on that. How about there? Nope. So that has to come out. That'll have to become coarse dirt, I guess, maybe. That should be coarse dirt under there as well. I don't have any coarse dirt with me, so that'll have to remember to change to coarse dirt. Let's see what else. There's that pathway secure. That's secure. Now we have to figure this out. So I was thinking, so this is our big mine. Oh, how come the paths, what? I guess maybe I was waiting for them to become grass. Let's see. Anyway, so you know, before I had this grand idea for an entrance to my mine shaft area. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do that yet. So I think what we'll do is we'll just place our stuff down like this, and we have to cut this back so nothing can get over it from back here either, or also just walk right over it. That has to be secure. Then I guess we're just gonna have to do the double method here until I figure out what I'm gonna do. The double method is when you double up the fences so things can't walk over the top of the fence. See, I really should get rid of that tree then too. Let's oops, let's do this quickly. rid of some trees. I need the trees anyway. Alright, there's that one, and actually I'll take care of it, won't it? Yeah, because nothing else is touching. Okay, great. That takes care of that. Then we have to do the same thing on this side, at least for now, until I figure out exactly what I'm going to do. Should have more in my, there we go. And then we'll just cut this back for right now. There we go. I'll take care of that. Do I have any saplings falling that I want? Nope. Oh, I hear zombies growling under us. Actually, let's fill this in with dirt while we're right here. And get some torches up as we can. There we go. Lighting will be a whole nother project. Alright, so that'll take care of this, I think. Let's cut this back a little bit. That looks kind of silly. Okay, there we go. Let's cut down this lone tree as well. And one more. There we go. And that looks kind of, oops, wrong tool. I should have another shovel. There we go. There we go. Put this back. I don't think mobs are jumping yet. I don't think they're gonna jump across or anything, but oh, they're the saplings. So anyway, get the idea. So until I get a grand entrance made, that'll keep us secure. Nothing can get up or around that at all. So that keeps us totally secure. Cut this back a little bit. There we go. We can keep going here. Double that up. And then this, I think, let's see. I was going to go to the house, but out to like this. And throw some torches down while I'm back here. Oh boy, I should have more of these. Yes. I made a whole bunch. Alright, let's throw you there. And like so. And then we're going to have like a main way out of here. So we have this really pretty water. But I think the main road will come through here. So somewhere along here will be our main road out. And to welcome people who come and visit. Oh, what happened to that tree? And this one has to go away. There we go. So this was going to go like this. Whoa. And eventually I want to open up that ravine under here too. Just because I think that'd be pretty neat. Alright, so my main road, I think, is going to be somewhere around here. And the reason I mentioned that is because I need to get one of these down quickly. So the main road is going to be somewhere along here like this, which would mean lined up with this here, like so. Which means there has to be some type of something going on where I do some landscaping. Whoops. I'm trying to panic because it's getting dark, although there's a bed right next to me. I have to do some kind of landscaping so that it doesn't just like, you know, step up. You know what I mean? So actually let's go inside and sleep quick, and then let's quick finish this. And here we are up above. Let's get rid of that. And so we see our nice perimeter fence. We know that the wall is secure. In fact, you can see the fence down there. But looking all along the edge, we're completely secure. We're fenced in by the planter there. And then all the way along the back, we're secure. Have our main road going out. And then we're secure up along our mine shaft. And we're secure along this way. And down and along here. So next stop, or next effort, is to put in our melon farms to the right and left of that path. And we're going to start doing our paths, our stone paths, which will be our main roads, and then our dirt paths. So now that I see this area, I have a pretty good idea what I'm going to do when it comes to my roadways, but it's too hard to explain from here without drawing all over the screen. So I know what I'm going to do, and I'll be able to show you maybe next time.